How dare you doubt my ability to write more than 5 lines of code, Chad? If you write less than five, you give subs. Wait, what? If I write less than five, I don't want you to give subs no matter what, Chad. I don't want you to give subs at all, Chad. Put the wall of the way. I make 6 figures. I don't want you to give the you probably live in a worse situation than me for a variety of reasons. I want you to spend the money on yourself. I don't need your money, and if I'm going to take your money, I'll tell you when I need it, but not from you. I'm taking money from corporations like Robin Hood. Then write more than five. I don't want to. Hi, Chad. Welcome. Welcome to today's stream. I'm sorry. I'm still setting up things. Like, sorry, today was a late day. I had to eat some. I ate a little bagel. I had a little chicken salad sandwich. Made my own take on the Canadian. Did I ever show you guys actually the Canadian sandwich? I'm gonna show you guys what Tim Hortons used to really be like. Okay, Tim Hortons used to be good. Used to have like Canadian like virtues in it. We used to care about our neighbors. I used to look at people and be like, wow, so true, king or queen. I don't know. I'm just making things up now. Sucky and these suckers. Hey, hello, Knife. We're actually playing also as a reminder, we're streaming tomorrow with Narf, Megan A, and Nagi. We're playing some Lethal Company. My friend will maybe join. I think she's letting me know by tonight. And if so, I have to set up a mod really quick for everyone. So we'll see what she says. But I don't think my friend's gonna join because she's busy. She has to go back to work. Imagine going back to work. I wish that was me. I know it's weird to say that I miss work, but like I don't know. I just miss like working on stuff and just having like a stable paycheck and not that I need the money. I'm just saying that I am like it's again. I'm a programmer. I don't need your money. Sorry, but you're held at gunpoint. You have no choice but to write more than five. You have to shower? No ways. Have a great shower. I don't know why I said that. That sounds weird. If someone tells you to have a great shower, right? It's like 50-50 on. Okay, they're probably gonna like eat you or something. It just feels wrong to like say. But at the same time, it's like, what do you say, right? It's like I'm in this awkward spot where it's like, okay, well, I have to say something nice, right? In the shower too. Okay, get out of here, chat. Get out of here. Okay, okay, chat. So while they're gone, what I'm gonna do is this. While that chatter is gone, I'm gonna prepare like 5 lines of code from Stack Overflow for like C sharp. I'm gonna like copy paste it into my code editor. That way they don't, they won't give subs. But welcome to today's stream. Again, if you want to give subs, save the subs for tomorrow because tomorrow we're playing with some other streamers and you can give the subs to them, which is a lot better. You will listen though. Oh, oops. Okay, do you listen to the stream with your like how do you listen to the stream with your stuff? Like how do you do that? Like do you put speakers in there? Because I bring my phone into the shower because it has a shelf, which is nice. But at the same time, it's like, should you do that? I don't really know. I don't really know. It's kind of risky, I don't really know. So we'll see how it goes. Give me 1 second though. I need to figure out why the YouTube side of it isn't working. You need to know how I make the closed caption work. You need that. I can actually link it to you. Yeah, let me link it to you. I found it recently actually. It's really handy. It works surprisingly well because I was it's built into the Twitch side, and it doesn't take more stuff to make it work. You just tell it what your microphone is, so it works. What the? You use headphones. What does that mean? You can't shower with your headphones on unless you what the? But yeah, you have like the things that Michael Phelps has, where it's like waterproof, and he like doesn't like feel water on his face. Here, let me link it to you. Actually, I'll post it to you on Discord because it is handy to have. I'm so sorry. I thought I replied to your messages. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I replied to your messages. I wrote something out that was like funny. So, but yeah, hopefully. Well, I mean, we had a conversation, so it's good. You don't wash your head. Okay, well, to be fair, you're not supposed to wash it every day because then your hair is gonna get all like messed up. But you have to wash it at some point. At some point, the hair must be washed. Now, let me figure out why the YouTube side doesn't connect. It's very odd, actually. I've been having troubles with the YouTube side connection, and I think it's because whatever I did reset some like settings. So I gotta figure out how to make this work. Hopefully nothing's showing. I think I accidentally reset my stream key. I think that's why. I think I accidentally reset it. Oops. I see the problem. It's a completely different key. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so yeah, share from. All right, cool. Or press this button. Will you send data? Normal latency. I don't care about YouTube viewers. The YouTube viewers can live their life doing whatever they want. They can handle it themselves. Welcome, YouTube viewers. You're now in. We're gonna be reliving our millennial childhood today, but first, I'm gonna show you what Tim Hortons used to be like, and then we'll go over a couple of topics. Because it's important for me to show you what Tim Hortons food used to be like. Okay, Tim Hortons used to be about like Canadian history. Tim Hortons chicken salad sandwich. I wonder if there's a better link for this. You mean the little ones, like earbuds? I mean, yeah, but chat. I wouldn't bring anything into the shower. You have to clean your ears, right? Even if you don't wash your head, you have to clean your ears every day. You got like ear gunk going up. Squinting eyes. .wordpress.com. Is this a thinly veiled race? Oh, never mind. It's like made by an Asian person. Okay, well, I mean, it's funny then. It's pretty. It's bold. Very bold to have that name. Squintingeyes.wordpress.com. Very bold, a fellow Asian person. Very bold. That's quite risky. I'm surprised the Google bot has not disallowed your website from running, but let's see what this is. This is the Tim Hortons chicken salad sandwich. They don't do this anymore. I'm sad because whatever they did with the sauce, still in my mind, I remember the sauce. I remember that white creamy sauce. I remember the way it tastes and feels in my mouth. I remember the way that it made me feel. I felt happy in the sauce. They also had like bits of like red pepper and celery and sometimes green pepper too. Although I didn't get the green pepper version. I think I got in when I saw the one that I remember the most was the celery version because they removed the pepper. But my God, it's so good. And what's crazy is that it no longer exists. The problem with it no longer existing is that it's the slow degradation of Tim Hortons, right? Tim Hortons used to be it was literally made by like a Canadian hockey player. And they used to have like an in-store bakery. So they used to bake stuff like live in the store with, actual bakeries. Can you imagine that we had actual people in the store cooking things? However, at some point, they stopped doing that because money. They just wanted to make more money. So your donuts came in like freeze dried, which is fine. Sure, it's a loss, but they're just donuts, right? So does it really matter? But then they started doing it for everything else, the food too, and the food was never really good, but also wasn't bad either. Sandwich. Tim Hortons. Man, have I seen you? It's chicken salad sandwich. See if I can show you a video of this. But it used to be like an actual fresh food place. I can't find any videos of the process. So you'd have a baker get in at like 5 a.m., bake a bunch of fresh donuts at every single store, sell some delicious coffee. Are you dead? No. I think no, you died in Kenshi. But you have to wait for Kenshi. You don't. Okay, listen. If I'm not playing the game, your buyback doesn't count, and so you've lost your points. Unless you bought back all already. I don't recall. I have a text file somewhere. I have a file somewhere that says whether or not you like bought back. So, but it's sad because I go to Tim Hortons now, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I kind of want to really relive my childhood. They have nothing that I used to like there anymore. Now it's like bullshit. I don't know. It's really boring food, like just a ham and cheese sandwich, which isn't bad, but it's also like compared to the quality that you used to get, like this. This thing used to be loaded. It used to be great, fresh. The bread, this is the processed version. They used to have fresh bread. It used to not be bread too. This is actually the newer version that I remember. There was an older version where they would do it in a croissant. So you would get a freshly baked croissant. You would then get this chicken salad filling inside the croissant, and you make the croissant into sandwich bread. Oui, oui. You use non-vacuum ones. You want to buy vacuum ones for the shower though, to hear better. I mean, yeah, it would be nice too. Oh wait, chat. This bot has a profile picture. What? This bot has a profile picture. Chat. This bot has a profile picture. Who is this? Whose man is this? Okay, chat. The bot has a profile picture. And it even says things. What is this? 5M Shelby Families Mafia. What does that mean? To English. I play 5M, CS2, Valorant, and many games with my friends or brothers. Shelby Family's Mafia. Oh, they have 6 followers. Listen, if you want to figure out how to stop the bot problem, you start at home, right? Twitch, you get to start at home, okay? Start in your own house. Your family member is a bot, and you got to deal with them right away by looking up who follows this dude. I guarantee you look at the followers of this one dude, you find every single bot out there. Hacked account. It could be a hacked account. It could be a hacked account. I've seen that a lot actually. I'm saving that for later. We'll do this later. Wait. This is a surprise. That's a surprise for later. That's a surprise for later. It could be a hacked account, right? Because then it's like, okay, what do you do? Because they do need more accounts to sort of fill up their coffers of accounts to like the spam people. I wonder if they actually care about you. I guess I should report them too, but it takes too much time to like report them at the same time. You know what it is? If it was easier to report someone while also streaming, I would do it more. Chat messages, sure, and then spam with spam. Spams are bots, okay? Why it's spam? It's a bot. Tell us more. Okay, well, this is too complicated of a process to do live. No wonder your platform gets zero help. And this is why you're losing money on a quarterly basis. Did you know that, chat? Twitch is still losing money on a quarterly basis. Best viewer is at. You almost got me. I almost banned you. That was a close one. Wait, what happens if I click the warn button? What does warning you do, chat? If I warn you, what does that do? Warn. Select the rules that has been violated. Don't just be nice to me, be nice to each other. A custom reason. You fooled me. Is that an abuse of the system? Okay, chat, what does that look like? Okay, chat, I don't know what to do. It says unable to fetch account. What did I do? What have I done to you? How come I can't fetch your account anymore, chat? How come I can't look at your account and chat anymore? What did I do to you? What happened? No, I can still see you. Okay, warned. Okay, how do I do like a mod comment? The warning was a joke. I just wanted to see what would happen, and they were chosen. They were chosen as tribute. So what happens when you get a warning? Can you warn me in your channel? Like, can you go to your channel in your chat, type /user, and then warn me? Because I'm very curious, like, what that does. One mod action. Oh, man. Can you imagine? You go into someone's channel. Wait, I should do that for every new chatter. You sent me a DM. Wait, you sent me a DM? Oh, on Discord. Oh, okay. Acknowledge. You would be banned or timed out. You're reporting the warning for terrorism. That's so good. Okay, Chad, what if I do that, okay? Every new chatter who joins, I warn them on every single rule. So they automatically get a warning for every single rule as soon as they join for the first time, after they send their first message. So they have to confirm it twice. I think that's funny. I think that's genuinely funny. I'm gonna build that. We're going to build that as part of my Discord, as part of my Twitch bot. Wait. Bot. Commands. That sounds like so much effort. No. But it's funnier that way, right? Or, well, it's not so much effort. It's like you just watch for someone's first message, which in the RAC clients in the backend for Twitch chat has its own specific feeling. Oh, there's a first-time chatter. Okay, first-time chatter. You are now the test dummy for what's going to happen. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna. Oh man, there we go. You are now the first-time chatter. You are now the guinea pig for what's going to happen. Okay. You are now the guinea pig for what's going to happen. You've now been warned. This is good. Also, see, okay. I don't know why people put the Gigantify emote at such a high expense. I think they should put the price lower. Like, I put it at 10 because it's like a funny emote. Why the warn, bro? Because, listen, you are our test dummy, okay? You happened to join right when we were discussing what to do with new first-time chatters. So it's like we have to try something. I'm so sorry, but you've been chosen as tribute for the rest of us. Okay, let me also add like a mod note. The warn was a test. Okay, so now does it stay on your screen? Like does the warning stay on your screen? And you can, okay, if you report it, at least report it for terrorism, because then that's like funny, okay? Wait, if you refresh the chat, you lose the giant emote. Damn, that sucks. How do I add like a mod note to you? Mod comments. The warning. They were also chosen as tribute for the live warning bot test. I still think it works, right? Because it forces you to look at the rules. Because usually the chat doesn't really force you to look at the rules. It like does once, right? But then forcing them again, I think it's funny. Or we link them to some random game. So wait, so first time chatteries get an get an automatic warning as soon as they type the first thing, in order to keep them on their toes. In order, this is like randomly. This is like randomly yelling at your child to ensure dominance. It's the same concept. You randomly yell at your child to ensure dominance, but I do that only for new chatters. So you join. I warn you for your first time ever. You're like, why did I get warned? What did I do? And I don't explain anything. I just say, maybe we'll do a custom warning. You've been warned. Leave it ominous, and they'll have no clue what to think. Right? They'll just be like, I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. Then everybody, right? Because if you believe that you're on thin ice, then you'll act as if you're on thin ice. Right? It's like that whole, you know, the cave thing? Cave shadow thing. What's the cave shadow thing? The allegory of the cave? Yeah, I don't know why other streamers don't put that at like a lower cost. I think the low cost for the giant emotes is like fun. The screen effects, I get why they put it at like a high cost, but the giant emote thing, it's fun enough to like have that's like interesting. Especially because like I don't know, some of the emotes look funnier the larger they are, and I wish 7TV had that, but they don't. But yeah, look, it's just like the cave, right? First time chatters are down here. The first time chatter is what is this image? What is this? The first time chatter is over here, okay? They type their first message. I throw them into the cave. I warn them, which is the shackles that they see, and then I give the shadow, which then forces them to like see something. They live their life with this like knowledge, this idea that it's real, that the warning was real, and I never explain. That's a real emote. Huh. 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 That's a real emote. Oh, well, go follow them if you want a really interesting emote to use in people's chats. And if you want to, if you want to gigantify a particular emote in like someone's chat, go follow Bexy. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a good note. We're saving that for later. We're saving that. This is a surprise. Thank you for joining me on my talk about the Tim Hortons chicken salad sandwich. It's your buddy Bexy. She's lovely. Okay, it's a good thing that you said that she's your friend. Otherwise, I would have said that's kind of weird, bro. Right? Like you have to preempt certain things, right? Because then it's like, listen, it's kind of weird, man. I'm not saying that you have bad taste. I'm just saying that's kind of weird. You can have good taste and still be a weird person overall. Okay. But yeah, Tim Hortons is a sham now. I've also been actually seeing this a lot. There's a lot of people who like write about various things. I mean, this is just the internet in like general. If you say something bad about something that people love, even if you love the thing yourself and you recognize that it is flaws, people will go after you with like a pitchfork. Like I've seen so many people on like Canadian subreddits, which to be fair, like you're on Reddit, right? But on Canadian subreddits where they like fight with each other because somebody said that Tim Hortons was like trash now. And it's like, they're not wrong. Like, they're not wrong. Like, why are you booing me? I'm right. You know what I mean? I don't get it, man. But it's funny to me because I see that thing happen all the time. It feels similar to like how like there's Swifties or there's like K-pop stans, right? Like people really tie their identity to the thing that they do, because we lack a good way of forming identities. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like there's less ways to form an identity today than there were before. IMO. You might hear some noise. I need to throw something away. I missed. But at least in my POV, right? It's really hard to go meet people. Really hard to find like a small tribe to like do things in your local place, right? It's really hard to just in general keep up with certain real life responsibilities now that life gets harder and harder and harder, and so you sort of lose this sense of self, because in a way your sense of self can be formed relative to something else, right? So you might be really into rock climbing, in which case, well, what's the point of going to rock climb IRL when it costs a fair amount of money and time, and you have to go to work like two different jobs, right? You might as well just have no rock climbing in your life and no identity. But then you end up in this case where it's like, well, because you have no relative thing to like tie yourself to, you have no tribe to be like a part of, you lose your sense of self, right? And it's funny how like when people find their sense of self, they find it in these like different things, because while at the same time I'm glad that they found a sense of self, and I think it's important to have a sense of self, and I think it's great that we find sense of self in things that like don't really matter. I always find it funny when people have like a sense of self in something that's like very corporate, or something that has, no real identity to it. If that makes sense. Like it's just a product to consume versus necessarily like a thing that you can really sort of embroil yourself into, right? And I don't think parasocialism with a celebrity is necessarily like a good identity to have, but that's what Swifties kind of are, right? And obviously the Swifties will come after me, and this may be my last stream because they might burn me at the stake, and then use my, like coalified body, my calcified coal body as fuel for Taylor Swift's jet. But I find it so odd because it's the way that they go about defending their identity, right? It's that weird glitch in the human mind, because again, you see it with like our like close cousins, like the chimpanzees and like stuff. They form tribes. And then they like, they have their own tribes. If they see another tribe, they'll throw shit at them, then they'll fight and they'll eat the person who like loses, right? And we kind of do the same thing. It's very hard to step away from. But when you step away from it, you immediately realize like how silly it was to like live like that. So me saying Tim Hortons is like no longer good, there's gonna be some Canadian out there who's like, what do you mean? I mean, you remember my Canada Day video on the main channel? The person from Quebec came in and they said caliver, but it's really hard to explain. In the Quebecois, you can be like Christosti, the Javer, the tabernacle, and that's a swear. But all I've just said was Christ. I forget what Osti means in like English. Calvary is like a horse, like cavalry, and then tabernacle is like the wrong way to say tabernacle. Which is like a piece of cloth in like in like Catholicism, right? So people really draw identity to different things in like very interesting ways, and it's fascinating to me as somebody who's like lived multiple identities, if that makes sense, not just from like a VTubing standpoint, but more very normal sense of what happens when you grow up in a multilingual environment and a multicultural in the environment where your identity kind of forcibly gets split, but in a way you also take on all the parts as a whole and you have to like mesh them together. I feel like I have a different perspective on identity where like none of it really matters. It's just you in the end, and there's no need to get so like offensive or like so offended by it, other than just making sure that people are at least respectful about it, right? But yeah, I see this behavior a lot in like many different places. So sad to see. Why did I go down this tangent? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna move on today. We're gonna be doing a couple things today. Okay. One, it's a sandbox day, which means we're programming the entire day. Okay. Why sandbox? Because I have some ideas I want to get through, and I just kept thinking about the engine, and also because Gary, of all people, I was just talking about him yesterday when we did the sandbox segments. He came on Twitter, posted a post about what sandbox is and what it isn't, and that he said it's been long overdue. It's a very interesting. It's like a slideshow. So we're gonna do a slideshow. We also have a couple of dailies because I want to do these dailies more because I do them anyway, so they're kind of fun to like do on my own. But I realized like we had fun doing it together last time, and I also need some help because I'm really bad at like at least the food guessing side. We need to guess what the food is. But also I found the spell check one. I need to figure out where my bookmark is for it though. There we go. Spellcheck.xyz. This one looked really fun too. So because I really love spelling, as you can probably tell. If in a different life, I would have been a grammar Nazi. Listen, I still remember the day when I lost the spelling bee because of a German word. The German words got me good, and I don't know why the German words mess me up. The Germans once again ruined my life. No, I'm just kidding. The Germans are great. I'm playing with them tomorrow, actually. I have to be nice to them for at least one more day. But beyond that, today's gonna be a very chill day. So if you expected craziness or wildness, or you expected until then and stuff, I'm sorry. I've changed the schedule on you, and we're gonna do that probably next week, or because tomorrow will be Lethal Company plus Sandbox, depending on how long Lethal Company goes. I think it only can only go for 6 hours or so. So we'll see. But then Tuesday onwards, I'm like off until an indeterminate time into the future. It depends on when my wife gets like tired, and then she's like, "All right, go back to doing your own thing." I'm like, "Okay, honey." So we'll see. But first, the dailies, plus a little extra that I picked up here. So okay, so botting on Twitch is like a major issue. It's like one of the larger issues because a lot of the engagement that you see on like bots is usually like a lot of the engagement that you see in general is like a lot of it is fake. So what ends up happening though is that like sometimes like you get periods of time where the bots aren't that bad, and then other times where the bots go like wild. They've noticed it really depends on how far you kind of like take your stuff. Like the longer that you do it, or certain times of day, the bots go kind of wild. And then as the bots don't get banned, it's there's usually a signal for the bots. So you will see the auto mod be much more intense. The auto mod will take you out very quickly. So, smite detection. Likely messages only. Likely and possible messages. Sure. And then we'll do that, and then we gotta do smite detection. Wait, I mean, yeah, we'll do that, and then we gotta do. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you have hundreds of subs on like Twitter. Yeah, exactly. Even on like Twitter and stuff. I mean, Twitter is like a really bad one. I ban the bots often because like I hate them like filling up my like list. But it's a very similar issue where there's like a million different things happening all the time. There's like a bunch of them. It's just a matter of like bots in general will just do this constantly. What's nice is that once you ban them, they usually come in waves. Once you ban them like once or twice, you're basically good to go, and you're free for the rest of the stream. It's just a matter of dealing with them at the moment. So give me a second. Main protection. Here we go. Sorry, I need to set up these things. I just want to do it in a way that like doesn't blast this. Because there should be, there we go. There we go. Yeah, automatic phrases. There we go. Just be warned, if you use any of the bot phrases, you will probably be like banned too. So, just fair warning, you will be, like immediately be like banned. So just be aware what's gonna happen. Just know that your sacrifice will have been worth it if you do use it. And actually, if it happens, I won't know that your message is like gone. Like you will just disappear, right? Like you have the best viewers. I don't know about that one. But you'll have to unban me, right, Daddy? I actually, so the system won't even tell me. You'll just disappear. Like that's the craziest part. You'll just disappear. It's like in 1984, where you like go in to like a room, and then they just take you, and then they say, "Oh, it's time for me to like go," and you just disappear forever. No, I'm saying I do have the best of viewers. So I try it now. Well, don't try it now. I'm joking. Please don't try it. Because if you get banned by it, I don't know how to unban you, and I won't notice. It's gonna happen. Before we begin the programming, I want you to listen to this one particular video here. You'll harass me on Discord, then the Discord auto mod will I get you too. I want you to listen to this, and just have a moment. Just sit with us. Just enjoy this. I love how it's just grunting and he goes, yeah. Ow! Baby, baby, baby. Sweater, baby. Ow! Ow! No! Baby! I love it. That was that was a video called "Every Michael Jackson Grunt" on YouTube. And it's actually it's crazy because this is it's so funny because the comments are really make this, right? The comments are what make this way more funny than it should be. Because again, Michael Jackson grunts are magical. He grunts like no other person out there, okay? His grunts transcend humanity. His vocals, his thoracic can make noises I didn't even know was possible from the human anatomy. And so you get wonderful comments like this. Stop fucking them bees. What do you think this is in reference to, okay? What noise do you think stop fucking them bees was in reference to, chat? Do you want to guess? You get 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let's listen. Stop fucking them bees. That's so good. How about this? A girl, I hear gunshots. A police officer, what does it sound like? 036. Holy shit, that's so good. It's like he's stepping in a room full of Legos. Mom, the dentist isn't that bad. The kid in the next room. Amazing. 216 dies. 217 respawns. Holy shit, that really is like you die and you respawn in like a game. It really is good. If there's a is there like a Michael Jackson branded game that uses that noise? Because I feel like that's a perfect noise to use for a Michael Jackson game. I feel like that is the perfect Michael Jackson noise to use there. That's actually amazing. But yeah, the comments are fantastic. I have some other things to show you all, which is also very, very strange. There is a Michael Jackson branded game, but is it like a good game or is it like a Michael Jackson like shitpost game? Right? I don't want a good game. I want a shitpost game. There's a game, but you don't think they use it there. Oh. There's one platform and one singing one. There's a singing one? What? I'm actually curious about that. But I'm going to show you something, by the way. I found a interesting YouTube channel all. So, you guys ever see that clip? I was watching a Jabroni Mike stream. Apparently Jabroni is not the word I'm supposed to say, but it's his name on Twitch, so I don't know what to do, okay? I was watching his stream on Twitch. He mentioned this thing about Anya, from Spy X Family shitting her pants. And apparently the Spy X Family movie had a scene where she shit her pants. And so I tried to find this clip because I was so curious, like, what the hell does that mean? Because, like, what happened to the anime? And I through some level of search term, I found an image that is going to be cursed for all of you. I found a channel that exclusively makes, I'm not even kidding you, and you're going to hate this. You're going to hate to know that this exists. I had to censor this. I had to censor all of these images. Poop videos. As you can tell, I had to censor every single one, but now it's like it's a bit of a toy now, right? Because like we can be any person's asshole. I think it's good. But this channel is Lemon Chica 2 makes animated videos of uncensored assholes having diarrhea poop. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. Uncensored diarrhea assholes pooping. That's the entire concept of this channel. Yeah, this is YouTube Kids brain rot. That's the craziest part, is that this is marketed as a YouTube Kids stuff. And it's like, I don't know how this gets through. Because you see, like, this one right here, like father, like son on the left side, where my head is. This one has hairy asshole, where you can see the ripples of the anus, with ball taint. And I'm like, how is this allowed? It didn't even have an age restriction. It just let me see it. So just know that this is out there. Out there, somewhere in the wild, is this. This disgusting mess of a YouTube. I don't know why YouTube allows this stuff, by the way. But then they take down other videos. Like they'll take down a very innocuous video talking about things or something, or they'll, you know, like you can't use the word somebody died anymore. That'll get you like demonetized, right? So you have to use the words unalive or something, right? And I'm like, why? Like, how did we fall so far so as to need this so as to you know have this but not that? Just doesn't make sense. Is this what the kids call a fecal funny? I think this goes beyond a fecal funny. This goes into this is a fecal comedy club. You walk in the comedy club, the first thing you see is shit on the floor. You slip on shit on the floor, and you hit the floor. They got a game over. Exactly. Like people have to say they got a game over. I'm going to krill myself in game, in Minecraft. The absurdity. But they allow this. Whatever this trash is, where I'm poking my face through these holes. Like Fontaine's lacked the prank in Gacha Life 2. Or, this is the one that I found, by the way. Because I was trying to find Anya shitting her pants from the movie. Because I was like, what is that movie about? And then it led me to this. Again, unfiltered, the father shits in a bucket. You see the remnants of the poop on the bottom, right? Like you see it. It's just there. Just shit everywhere. And it's with every single character. There are characters from shows that I haven't even heard of, chat. Tons of them. Like, who is this guy? Like father, like son. The Ultimate Diarrhea Party. Tengen Uzui's Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Gojo shits his pants. Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Why am I putting my face in the hole? Because I want to eat it. I want to eat it. I want to eat it. Bye, chat. Sad music time. Say goodbye. We're going to disappear now. I gotta go. Tomorrow, at same time as usual, I will not be late. Same time, 5 p.m. UTC. Lethal Company with Knife 9, Nagi, Grumpy Megne. You will see me scream again. Maybe my friend if she can show up, but if not, then oh, that's a her problem. Have a good night. Have a great day. Spend time with yourself Be good to yourself. And thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Again, I think it's time for me to be good to you all and say I do enjoy all of your presence here. I'm just mean to you all to help you recognize that there's more to life than watching me and spending money on me. So I don't want you to spend money on me. Again, please save your money for yourself. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm gonna take money from corporations. It's a longer term game. Okay. But yeah, thanks for showing up. There'll be more things coming to the stream as a whole as well, because there'll be more like fun alerts and like TTS and stuff. But I need like a weekend to do it, and when I'm gone on Tuesday onwards, I'll be doing it. So, but it's also a problem since I'll be gone on Tuesday onwards. I'll be doing a lot of offline progress. So, there's a couple of videos of programming that I need to upload. By the way, Stream Management Console, I didn't record it because I forgot to. I don't know. It just slipped my mind. So it's in use, but you just don't get to see it. It's why the titles of the streams have been very together recently, and why I need to fix the bug with the scheduled live streams. I haven't added the ability to start those yet, because scheduled ones are different on the YouTube. But yeah, anyways, it's good. Doesn't mean I like any of you. Just means that it's fun to be online with like people and just hang out. So get out of here, enjoy your life, go watch your Oshis now, and maybe we'll finish this next time. Bye. Okay, well the bit is ruined. I was gonna do this. I was gonna do the fuck it. The bit's ruined. The bit's ruined. It didn't load. It didn't load. Okay, now it's loading. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf clubs. We buy